I am so tired of feeling like it's never gonna be my turn to find love, and I know that someone out there knows what I mean right now. Like, I know I'm overreacting to this specific incident, but this is like the 4th time this has happened since I re-downloaded the dating apps earlier this month and decided, you know what, I'm an adult. I'm gonna try and get like an adult relationship and actually do dating for once. So we match, we talk for a while, we plan the date, right? We can't do that day, we move the date to this day, totally fine. I go, how about 5:30? Reasonable time. Let's actually get dinner. Like, let's commit to this. This seems promising. He goes, okay. Then he texts me and goes, can we actually do 6:30? Because I have a meeting. It's going to run a little long. I'll be able to do 6:30 instead. And I said, that's a little bit annoying because it's a tad bit late. I'm going to be starving, but that's fine. So today's the day, right? 5:45 rolls around. I've just finished doing my hair and makeup, and I get another text from him going, hey, I'm running late again. Could it be possible that we move the date to 7 again? So I text all my friends, both guys and girls, just to make sure I'm not crazy and go, do I allow this? And they go, no. Moving it once, maybe. Twice, that's where I would have stopped it. But a 3rd time? Absolutely not. I'm starving at this point, and that's just disrespectful of my time. So I send him a little respectful, you know what? Hey, don't even sweat it. Like, you enjoy your evening. It's pretty late already, and I am starving, so I'm just gonna eat. And he keeps texting me, and he's also like now trying to guilt trip me, being like, I'm not going to enjoy my evening, like, but so red flag, you know, bullet dodged, I guess, in the long term. And usually I would just let it go. However, I have planned like almost 4 or 5 dates now since I re-downloaded the apps. Almost every single time, this is exactly what keeps happening. They keep pushing the date back until I just have to say, hey, I'm not going anymore. Because that's disrespectful of my time and me as a person. And like, I know this isn't the biggest deal in the world, but it especially feels like it really digs into that childhood wound of like, no one's ever gonna love you. You're never gonna find anyone who loves and respects you. And it's like, why does this keep happening? Like, when you make a plan and you say you're gonna show up at a certain time, and maybe it's just me, I need you to show up at that time. I need to know that you are a person of your word and that you can show up for me, especially like early on in the beginning like this. It's just a big thing for me, and like trusting people and consistency. Shout out childhood wounds. Why is it so hard to find a man who respects you and your time as a person? These are some very bare minimum standards to be setting, and why does it feel so impossible for them to meet? Like, I've had enough. I'm exhausted. It feels like there's absolutely no end in sight. Everyone on this planet deserves someone who respects them and their time and treats them well. And I'm not even asking people to like move mountains for me anymore at this point. It feels crazy. Like, these boys and dating are genuinely starting to make me feel crazy.
The perpetual rescheduler highlights a common and frustrating issue in modern dating: a lack of respect for other people's time and plans. Here are some key points. Respect and consistency. The man's repeated rescheduling of the date shows a lack of respect for the woman's time and effort. It also suggests that he may not be reliable or consistent in his actions. The woman values consistency and wants someone who is a person of their word. Red flags and deal breakers. Repeatedly rescheduling a date, especially at the last minute, is a major red flag. It's a sign that the person may not be genuinely interested or considerate. The woman's friends validated that moving a date more than once is a reason to end things. This should be a deal breaker. Self-worth and boundaries. I think she deserves to have her time respected. Her decision to cancel the date is an example of how important it is to set boundaries and to avoid engaging with people who show a lack of respect. The perpetual rescheduler is a cautionary tale about the importance of respecting people's time and commitments. The video underscores the importance of not tolerating disrespect or inconsiderate behavior, especially when first getting to know someone. The woman's decision to end things is a strong example of how to prioritize your own well-being and set clear boundaries. It is also a story about the emotional impact of these situations.
Don't want to add on any calories to you. I don't even know this gentleman.
Taking me here.
You're welcome.
All right, I'll get those going and then I'll come back and grab you.
Thank you very much. All right, so I liked what she had mentioned about the scallops. I thought that sounded really good. Now, I'm a big seafood fan, so I think I'm going to do that.
Let me order for you. I'll surprise you. I know what you want.
I hate surprises. You know this place better than me, so.
I think I'm going to go with...
She's actually going to have what I'm going to have.
What's that?
I'm going to have the...
So either one of you like to add soup or salad tonight?
Yeah, I was going to do the soup, the bis. Is that okay?
That's fine.
My God, I can't even talk. Okay, I can't even order.
Updates it. No, this junk.
But if you don't mind, I'm going to take care of my bill because.
I do mind. I will go ahead and take care of it.
No. Listen, I've had an experience like this in the past, and I do not want to repeat. So I will definitely.
Well, that's not me. It will not embarrass me.
Okay, it's not an embarrassment. Like, I can also just cash out you.
No, it is. It is very much an embarrassment.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Let's just not make a scene. I forgot you like to open the door. Thank you. That's really nice of you. All right, I'm just gonna run into the car. If that's okay.
No.
Oh my God. Okay. I could have gotten in there a lot faster if I just ran.
Gentleman has to get the door.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
So I'm supposed to be on my way to a date, but he just texted and canceled. His reasoning being that he's starving and could not wait till the time we were supposed to meet to eat. He texted me and he said, I'm really hungry. I can't wait. So I text back like, I'm about to get dressed. And then he said, well, can we just reschedule because I cannot wait. Mind you, it was 7:30 when he texted me and we were supposed to meet around 8:30. And I'm thinking, like, are you serious? Like, eat a snack. Text me, like, what am I doing tomorrow? Can we reschedule for tomorrow? Now, my first thought is to be like, not even respond and just leave him on red. But I'm always known to not give people a second chance. This is a first date. We met on Bumble. I honestly don't even know what to respond because I'm annoyed. I started getting ready at like 5:30. It's not just like I put myself together. This is dumb. Like, this is inconsiderate. And you're not starting off on the right foot. And you asked me 2 days in a row to go out. I don't know what to respond. It's like a nice way to just be like, no, thank you. Like, I'm good. Or should I just like chalk it up to he was really hungry, couldn't wait, and I should give it a second chance. Anyway, tell me your thoughts.
This date was a failure before it even began. The man's behavior demonstrates a lack of respect, poor planning, and poor communication skills. Canceling a date an hour before it's supposed to start for a reason as trivial as hunger is not acceptable. This behavior is a significant red flag, indicating that he is inconsiderate of other people's time and effort. The woman was right to consider this a deal breaker and not give him a second chance. Her intuition is also valuable, and she should trust her feelings about this situation. It's also important to note that the source emphasizes that one should never feel obligated to give a detailed explanation to someone who's shown a lack of respect or consideration.
Okay, reason 362 why you will never catch me on Hinge. And I know my friends are watching this thinking, but you said no. Even thinking about it, I'm still embarrassed, yeah? So when I was on that app, I used an alias because some people are on the app to be agents of chaos. I don't need people thinking that I'm on what they're on. So once you pass the stages of us talking and me actually exchanging my real digits, then I will say, hey, my name's Glory. The name I used was Liar, Liah, and it was an inside joke between me and myself because I'm a liar. And I used pictures all from my Instagram, nothing outside the Instagram, because if anyone that I know in real life is like, yo, I saw you, I'll be like, what? Someone's trying to catfish me. This is not my profile. Knowing damn well that's my profile. Anyway, talking to this guy now, and it's reached to the stage where we're off the app. He doesn't seem insane. He seems like a nice gentleman. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna call you. But hear this. Yeah, so as I was saying, I told him that I was a receptionist at a dentist, yeah, because that is a cute job. If you work for the right company, they'll pay you right. Do you know what I mean? That's my default. And I said, oh yeah, I don't work on Sundays because the dentist is what? Closed. But I work early on Saturdays. Told half truth because my show is on the weekend. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna call you after work on Saturday. Cool. Come home from radio to then sleep, have my Saturday nap, and then he calls me. So after asking him about his day and he's like, oh, what did you do today? I said, yeah, I went to work, remember? I took my nap and everything. He said, oh, how was radio? Sorry, did you ask if I listened to the radio at work? He said, Glory, please, hang up on you, because you're not about to be 10 steps ahead at my Monopoly game. This is my board game. I was caught. The player got played. So all this time he knew. And then I did some digging on Instagram. Turns out he's a mutual. He was laughing at me from the get-go. So I'm gonna stick to meeting people in coffee shops, bumping into each other on the underground, me dropping my book, him picking it up and going, "This is yours," and then falling in love. Let me be delusional.
This situation is a humorous example of the complexities of modern dating. While the woman's use of an alias was intended to protect her privacy and manage her dating experience, it ultimately led to an embarrassing encounter. The case of the fake alias is a funny but also insightful story. It shows how dating apps are not always the best way to form genuine connections. It emphasizes the importance of authenticity and how attempting to control your dating image can lead to unexpected and awkward situations. It also shows that you have to be prepared to be laughed at when you have a fake alias, since you are also laughing at the fake image you are projecting. This video emphasizes how crucial it is to find someone who is reliable, consistent, and respectful of your time from the very beginning of the dating process. I've learned a lot and I hope you did too. What were your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. This is Adriana from the Black Tea Podcast. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.